this is how to overcome guilt. I've just woken up, made myself a nice coffee. My face is like still puffy. And I recorded last night about how I was feeling and how emotional I was. Nothing changes if nothing changes. And I thought, whilst I do my makeup, we can talk about what I've been thinking or what's literally on my mind this morning at 8:02. My brain is always going to be somewhere, somehow. It wanders. And literally yesterday evening, I said that us eldest daughters, immigrant daughters, just daughters in general, or women in general, we put this toll on ourselves to still take care of everyone, even when they don't care about us, or if they do, but in the bare minimum. No matter how strong you are, no matter what you've done, how you've overcome it, if you're in a different country. And a bit of context, with this new like ETA law, they nearly didn't let me back into the country, whatever. And this morning I woke up with this like pit of shame and guilt, and I know I did because I literally had a dream, and I had this crazy fucking dream that I like was being raped by someone, but not in like a bad way. That sounds really, really like weird. Like, it was just in a sense of like, I got stuck in a room at like a college frat party, and then this like average looking dude, like this average fucking bloke, was like, yeah, we're gonna do this. And he just held like, I don't know, it was like a knife or something to my throat, and he was like, just do this. And I literally just like went, cool. Like, cool. And then the rest of the dream was me like, it was just me reporting it. It was just me telling someone. But then as soon as my boyfriend found out, I had this pit of shame. Like, I didn't care what anyone thought until it was the people that mattered. And that sometimes is the case. So I know I've been feeling this like pit. Sorry guys, but I said I would be real with you. I know I'm feeling this pit of guilt, but why do I feel guilt? And I thought I might as well talk about it, because maybe someone else is also feeling like this. Like, I could have been stranded in a different country. I could have been abducted. I could have had the worst birthday ever. I could have not done anything. I could have been on lockdown, whatever. Sorry. There will always be someone that preys on... Shit! I got the foundation on my trousers. There's always going to be someone that preys on your downfall. There's always going to be someone that makes you feel inferior. And I know I've said this 1,000 times. No one can make you feel inferior without your consent. I'm also going to try... I always mix the Maco Beauty Flawless Glow, which is the Charlotte Tilbury dupe. And it's really nice. It's a really thin layer, but a really glowy layer. But I usually mix it with the main 617. It's a bit of like a tinted moisturizer, but I ran out. And then when I went to Superdrug, I was like, dude, I think I spoke about this in the last episode, or like maybe my YouTube. I was like, dude, where the fuck is Maine? I love that place. It's like studio. You're gonna keep Studio Superdrug, but you're not gonna keep Maine. Cool. I'll just kill myself. Thank you. So I'm gonna try the Miracle Flawless Foundation in a darker shade, from Maco Beauty. And we're gonna see how I feel. Oh, is it a pump? I'm really confused. I think it's a pump, dude. Oh, you're a pump. And you're pink. I'm so confused. Oh, I got a faulty one. Cool, I'm gonna kill myself. Oh no, I got it. Just put that much on. That much. And we'll see. Also, this is coming a bit late, but I just thought about talking about it because I don't know, like, I'm just going through so many different emotions, and I still need to dry my hair, and I still need to do my eyelashes, but I just thought you know what, we can do it together. Because, fuck me. So, what I've been thinking about recently. So, okay, no, let me give you a bit of context. So, I've just had a whirlwind of... It was just my birthday. That's what you guys need to know. It was just my birthday. It was a whirlwind of emotions. I was put through thick and thin from what I wanted to do, what I didn't want to do, and it was so fun because I went to Budapest and I was with my best friend, and it was so nice and so lovely, and it was so sweet. But the issue was, there's always going to be, and if you didn't know, if you're a brand new listener, if you didn't know, I ran away to Italy when I was 18 because I could not live in this household. I could not live in this place anymore, in a place that just doesn't fulfill me, and it's negative and people say mean things, and it wasn't just like a couple mean things. Like, I went to therapy for it and all these things. Like, you can probably like listen to my sad fucking story in the previous videos. But anyway, and it took me so long to get to a point where I was happy and I was in a position where, I don't know, I could feel good about myself and I could feel good about the person that I want to become and who I am and what I read, what I listen to. Like, it took me so long to become secure. I was never insecure, but I was never insecure physically, but I was insecure with my interests and my outlook on things and where I speak out on things and where I don't, because it's very easy to be that angry fat girl than to be an angry fat girl trying to make a change. It's easy to be that angry fat aggressive girl than being that angry fat girl trying to be calm and trying to get her point across. And what's really pissing me off is I've just fake tanned. But we should at least do my eyelashes, because if I do my eyelashes, I won't cry. I have my Bond and Glue from Shein, and then my eyelashes from Shein. So I'm looking over here. Anyway, went through a whirlwind of emotions from literally today. I've just got off my flight. I literally came home, I showered, I fake tanned, I shaved, I shower shaved, and I came home. And then I've just been like, oh god, I've just been thinking to myself, well, not even thinking to myself, I called my brothers, I called my mum, I called my dad, which I've been ignoring everyone this entire week because I don't want to fucking talk to them. I don't want to talk to them. I don't want to talk to my family. That's who I don't want to fucking talk to. And as you can see, I just put myself on Do Not Disturb. Because they're just going to put me in a bad fucking mood. From the point of, I wasn't supposed to go to work, and then my managers put me on work, and then they held it against me. I was on the fucking rota, and then I took myself off, and I was like, dudes, I'm not working this week. Like, you know this, it's my fucking birthday. I said I'm not working. I'm not even working Friday. And then they're like, aka my parents. I work with my parents. And I was saying to them, I'm not gonna work. It's literally written down. Both of my other staff members that work, fuck off. Both of my other staff members that work with me know I'm not working. I don't know why you're making this such a big issue. And today, nearly not being let back into the country stressed me the fuck out. Like, I was, okay, let me tell you that story. So basically last fucking night, I'm trying to check in, and I'm checking into Ryanair, and out of nowhere they put in this new system, which is like an ETA, meaning you have to download an app on your phone, basically, and it only, I think, works for Apple. I'm not actually sure. You have to download it, and then you have to set up everything, and you have to set it up to basically just be like, hey, yeah, I'm a resident, I can come into the country. Cool, whatever, bye. I'm trying to do that. I'm trying to fucking do that. What do you mean I can't do that? Because so basically, I have a Lithuanian passport, live, life, love, breed the bird. I am a red, yellow, and green girly pop. I'm trying to make this funny, but also I have no energy right now. I was like, okay, cool, I can't set this up. I've only ever lived in the UK. I was born in the UK, I've studied in the UK. I've always been here. I'm a UK fucking girly. So I'm laying in bed and I'm with Luna and I'm saying to Luna, I'm like, what the fuck am I going to do? I'm trying to set it up, but it's saying that I can't get my ETA number, without my residency. But I was like, I'm trying to prove that, like, dude. So because they basically just assume that anyone that like lives in the UK will have a UK passport. But it's like, dudes, I don't. Because there's nothing stopping me from having a foreign passport in the UK. Well, I guess now that this is stopping me having a foreign passport in the UK. And I was like, okay, stress. What the fuck am I going to do? So they were like, come to the airport 4 hours early. 4 fucking hours early. And I'm sitting at the airport and I'm like, cool, we get there. Even though right before that, me and Luna were in a spa, like literally in a sauna, in a spa, because we were like, this is what we're going to do. We're going to do this because if you're ever out on a night out, if you're ever somewhere and you're thinking to yourself, what the fuck are me and the girls going to do? What the fuck do we do whilst, you know, we know what we're going to be hungover the next day. What do we do? You go to a fucking spa. That is my life hack. No matter how hungover you get, no matter how much you drink, go book yourself into a cheap little spa the next day because you are going to feel amazing. You can be hungover in a pool. I'm there curling my fucking toes, holding like fucking grommet, being like, hey, talking about life or death. Like, I think I'm gonna die one day and I'm never gonna see my fix. I'm holding my fucking toes, curling them like a fucking pretzel. That's the greatest fucking moment. Okay, we've done one eye. I can't cry if I look like a baddie. I'm trying to book into this fucking thing. I'm like, cool. We get to the airport 4 hours early, 4 hours early. I'm thinking to myself, okay, I'm just gonna go, like, years ago when I was a fucking child, you would show up to the airport, 2-3 hours early, and you would stand at the check-in desk and you would get checked in. You would get a little boarding pass, you'd get the little thing and it would be like, cool forever, bye. Oh, shit. You would go to the little boarding desk and they would be like, okay, this is your boarding number, take it. And then you would go, scan document, take it. And it would be cool and you would have a little like thing. So I was like, okay, I'm not too stressed. Like I am having 7 panic attacks. I am going to drink. I'm going to have another coffee, even though a coffee did calm me down. And I was like, cool, whatever's by. They did it years ago. It wasn't even years ago. They did it like in my lifetime. I think I'm going to be fine. It's just not conventional. I'm so glad I showed up early because right after us, there was an entire group of people that came in. And then there's this one Filipino guy. He seems sweet, but he's like Mateo from Superstore. And I was like, I had my national insurance number, I had all my documents ready, I had something. But the thing is, I always travel with my Lithuanian ID and my passport, my Lithuanian passport, because I've never had to declare anything to get back into my own country. Because it wasn't, I had to declare something in the UK, I had to declare it in another country to even get onto a flight to my country. They've made it the other country's problem. Like, that's what I mean. It's not even like a UK, fuck you, we don't want you in this country. It's like, oh, you're going to be a cunt and like remove us from the EU. It's like, now we're going to make it other countries' problems. You're going to be, and I'm crying at this desk basically, hyperventilating, being like, what the fuck? He's like, I don't know what a national insurance number is. I was like, oh, I have 3 pieces. I have a bank statement. I have this, I have that. I have my university like license. And I Googled this. I was like, these are plausible things that they're allowed to take. They're allowed to check. And he's like, no, we need something physical. And I was like, well, I have a provisional, I have a license, basically. He was like, where is it? And I said, in the UK, I don't need it here, it's a provisional, it's not even a real license. And he goes, so what do you use for ID? And I said, well, my Lithuanian ID in Europe. This is what I use in Europe, dude. And he was like, oh, okay. Ooh, did I take the wrong one? I took the wrong one. Cool. Oh, I'm gonna have to order more eyelashes, that's not good. Shit! My eye is gluing together. Fuck. Cool. So I'm there and being like, he's on the phone to some random Irish bitch being like, excuse me, what is the national insurance number? She's saying that you can do this from Ireland. And then he gives me this fucking bullshit of like, well, she said that she can do it. Yeah, from Ireland. Ireland! Not Northern Ireland! And I'm like, okay, cool, whatever's by. He's on that phone. And he's like, I'm about to lose my fucking shit. I want to cry my fucking eyes out. Is no one understanding that I want to cry my fucking eyes out? On top of that, none of the fucking tubes are working tomorrow. This little podcast episode is coming fucking late. None of the tubes want to work tomorrow, so I'm going to take a £70 Uber to get onto my fucking train. So, finally got let back into the country. Finally had someone be like, yeah, we want you here. We need you here. After a fucking while, as you can see, I'm here, so apparently I was let back into the country. And it was just this entire stress ball until it got to, I know this probably is a bit wrong, but basically the issue was with the ETA. When you go and set it up, it basically right at the end, after you have to take a picture of yourself, all these different things, it only lasts like a couple hours. And then the issue was, it was like, okay, so put in your address. But when I put in my address, the UK isn't there. I don't know if I already said that. The UK isn't there. None of Scotland, none of Ireland, none of whatever the fuck is on there, because they would assume that you would have an English passport by now, which now I need to fucking get. And then I was like, what the fuck am I gonna do? So I ended up putting in a random address in Lithuania, and I guess they let me through and they gave me my ETA, because I was like, what else am I gonna fucking do? I gave them my grandmother's home. Never lived there in my entire life. And I was just, oh my god, it was a fucking whirlwind. And then when it actually came to my birthday and stuff, I just had people scream at me. I was having such a nice time. I was having the most loveliest time, and then my parents decided to call me a cunt and a narcissist, and the fact that I lied to them because they're narcissists themselves. And if you've listened to the podcast before, you'll know my relationship with my parents is very on and off. Like, it's very unhealthy in a way. Like, it's like dating a toxic boyfriend. And I remember, like, sitting there on my birthday, like, not wanting to do anything. Like, they called me in the evening. I'm literally shitting. I'm taking a fucking shit. I'm dangling a fucking shit from my butthole. And they just call me and they start screaming. Like, my dad's drunk. And then he calls... No, he's not even drunk. He just starts screaming. And I'm like, okay, hello. He's like, why are you not going out? Why are you not doing this? And it's just, why are you not going to work? You're not going to do, you're fucking lazy. You're a lazy piece of shit. You don't want to do this. You don't want to do that. And I was just like, I told you I'm not going to work. I told you that I'm not going to, I'm not going to do all these things. I'm off. I'm literally off. Like, we've agreed. Like, I've literally not even left you guys high and dry because they're out the country. I've literally set other people to work in my place. In my place with other people in mind. Like, there's 3 people there, competent. And I think about it when they're like, you can't do this, you're such fucking selfish, or blah blah blah. What was happening 4 years ago? Not even like 10, not 5, 3 years ago, when I was still 17. They were fine on their own. They are competent on their own. Okay, I think they can handle a couple people. Cool. Whatevs. Not a big deal. So I'm already drained at that point on my birthday. I'm drained. I don't want to do anything. I don't want to go out. I just... Like, what do you mean you call me on my own birthday? To be honest, this is not the first time. They've said some horrible things on my birthday before. They've said some horrible things to me in general, but they've said some horrible things on my birthday. You're a narcissist. You don't care about us. You don't care about what we're doing. No happy fucking birthday. Thank you. Thank you very much. And I was just so drained. I was so drained. And then I had a man scream at me today. I came home and then I had another man scream at me. What the fuck is in the air? What the fuck is in the air with testosterone? There was a fucking man on the plane. I was sitting right at the front and he was sitting in row 2 and he kicks off because he's like, why am I not in for row 1? And I was like, do you want to sit here? And he was just like, no, I don't need to. And I was like, cool, whatever. Like, I don't care. I tried to sleep the entire night. I couldn't see, felt him staring at me with his wife. My bag was like right at the fucking end. Oh, not at the end, I'm lying to you. It was like 3 cabins down because I was right at the front and I couldn't put my like backpack at the front because it's like a hazard apparently. And then we get up and I mean, he pushes me out. I get up to go and try and get my bag before anyone else because I was like, I'm going to have to wait or like and I don't care to do either. And he pushes in front of me, and then he's like talking to me, and he's like, so where's your bag? And I said, oh, it's just two lockers down. He goes, oh, my wife can get it. And she looks at me and she's like, I'm like, no, you don't have to do that. Like, at all. There's like 3 men in front of you, and I know for a fact they're going to push you. He pushes me. The rest of them push me, and then the flight attendant's like, oh, you can't be here. And I'm like, I know, I didn't mean to. Like, these people just pushed me. So I just literally sat there. I sat there in front of everyone, whilst they walked past, and they looked at me like, and gave me dirty looks. Like, I should have just had my bag on me, and I should have just got out. It was all day. I felt like a burden. I'm not meant to be there. I'm rejected. People don't want me there. And as soon as I get home, I'm trying to like explain something to my little brother, being like, yeah, everything's cool. Screaming at me in my face, screaming at me like, oh, I don't know what I'm on about, screaming at me like I'm giving him a lecture. I'm just trying to help him. And I run upstairs and I'm crying my eyes out. This was me 20 minutes ago. I was crying my fucking eyes out because no one fucking wants me. And all I thought to myself was, hit fucking record, because sometimes someone else needs to hear this. You can't. Nothing changes unless something changes. And I literally was sitting here crying, being like, I want to fucking leave. I never want to be here again. I want to run away again. I love my boyfriend. I love my boyfriend so much, and I love my friends because they're the calmest people in my life. But I don't want to be here anymore. I don't want to be here. I'm not saying I don't want to be here on this earth. I'm just saying I don't want to be here in this household with this family. I want to cut contact as soon as I can. And I have to make this work. And I'm not going to make this work if I'm not posting, if I'm not recording, if this is my thing. If this is who I want to be, I can't make it work if I'm hiding myself away from the world. So this entire vlog that's about to come out, or next week about Budapest and all these different things, we talk about my life lessons and all these different things, and I could deep dive into all these things, but I feel like I just wanted to talk about how just my experience today, and then also somehow and sometimes stop doing that. Sometimes in life you are going to have people that come at you in so many different ways, and I don't know if I spoke about this last week, but life is not coming for you, it's coming at you, and you just have to learn to change or move. And that doesn't mean run away. Nothing is going to change unless you change. Nothing's going to change without change. And in this situation, I'm going to choose to ignore it. That's my change. I'm not going to acknowledge it. It's not my problem. I'm not at fault. It's just people around me, and I can't control people, and I can't control their perception of me. If they want to put it in my ass, if they want to make me feel bad, if they want to make me feel like a certain burden, if they want to make me feel like a piece of shit, go ahead. Go fucking ahead. I don't know why you're doing that, because that is an evil thing to do. That is an evil thing to say. That is an evil thing to do. That is an evil way to think. Why the fuck would you do that? Why the fuck would you want that for someone? I don't understand that. And then I've decided that another change, aka nothing can change without change. My second change is that I'm putting in the effort, and this is me showing up right here, right now, a day late. But I'm uploading this as soon as I can, so most likely tomorrow on Friday. And then maybe tomorrow, or this weekend I'm still doing something, because, well, I'm not saying I had a shit birthday, but they made me feel horrible. Like, I even came back, and it is this eldest daughter, like, not feud, but this oldest daughter cycle. Like, you try and help, and you know that they screamed at me, and I still called them as soon as I landed, trying to explain to them, like, hey, I know you guys are out the country, don't forget this, have your passports, have this, so then you can still get in, and you still care. I'm there calling my little brother, being like, get your fucking passport done, because they're going to do something, and it's going to be fucked, and it's fucking bullshit. I have miso soup to calm me down. And there's still this, like, there's still this deep-rooted... Oh, 1 second, I have a text message. Yes, drying hair, 1 minute. There we go. I still have it inside of me that I need to take care of everyone, and I need to be here for everyone. And you know what? I don't want to be a selfish person, and I don't want to be a mean person. I don't want to be that person at all. So of course I still try, and I still, not because I believe I have to do it, or because, you know, it's an obligation of mine to do so. It's just because I am a nice person, I'm a hopeful person, and I'm a kind person. And I know that. So there's certain things I still have to work through. There's certain things that I have to acknowledge and things I don't have to acknowledge. But Sunday a vlog's coming out. Tomorrow morning this is going to come out. And I hope you guys enjoy. And I don't want to be one of those influencers that, like, just seems like she doesn't know what she's doing, or, well, no, because that's true, I don't know what I'm doing, I said that wrong. I don't want to be one of those influencers that just shows you the glitz and glam. I don't want to be one of those people that just lies to you constantly and be like, everything's fucking okay, because it's not. It's fucking not. I ran upstairs and I cried into a ball after the longest flight of my life, and showered and shaved, and just, and I'm probably gonna have, like, fake tan streaks tomorrow morning. But I didn't want to lie to you, and I just wanted to post this quick little thing saying that everything will work out, but it won't work out unless you're the one to do something about it. Because this is your life, but life is not your enemy. It's not coming for you, it's just coming at you, and you need to learn how to become strong enough for you know, for you to take care of that. So I love yous. I love you so much. I'm gonna dry my hair quick, and then I'm gonna get to bed. Probably cry myself to sleep. I guess I'll see you in the next episode. And you do so much. And the thing is, money isn't the issue. What I would want is just peace. And I was thinking about this whilst on holiday in Budapest. I only want peace. That's all I fucking want. Me and Luna kept talking about, oh, things that we want to achieve, and if it's skydiving or bull riding or, I don't know, baking sourdough. I want to learn how to listen. I'm going to understand how to do sourdough, dude. I will. That scares. Sourdough scares me. There's so much to do, but all I've ever wanted was peace. And even when I was abroad, even when I moved, I didn't have that. There was still someone always calling me, and I realised that I'm never going to have that unless I cut contact, and I can't do that unless I make this work. And I have to make this work, and I will make this work, because this is what I'm good at, and this is what I love doing, and this is my passion. I'm not going to be a bum-ass fucking bitch and sit here on my ass and be like, why is nothing working? I'm not putting in the fucking effort. No, but I am. No, but you're not. There's always going to be someone better than you. There's always going to be someone trying more than you. There's always going to be someone else. And you have to understand that. But you have to be that someone else. You have to change perspective. If person A picks person B, you're left trying to be person B. Be someone else's A. No, be someone else's B. If a brand or a company denies you a job, and you're thinking to yourself, wow, I'm fully fucking qualified at Microsoft, blah, 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 blah. I really want this job. Fuck, I didn't get the job. Oh, Apple's hiring. Go there. Go there, because you are going to be valued just because it doesn't work out. Oh, I really, really like this guy. There's a couple flaws. I don't know. Like, I'm not really into football and all these different things, but fuck me, I really, really like this guy. Blah, 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 blah. He picks someone else. Cool. You still have all those amazing fucking traits. You still have all those amazing traits. You're going to find someone similar to him, but so much better than him. Because those are going to be the things that actually make you guys come together. So I'm just going to make it work. I'm going to make it work, and also my heatless curls are a bit sticky. Ew. I also have to figure out what I have to wear today, because I'm catching a train in a bit, and I don't know what the fuck I'm going to wear. Oh, but girl, what are you going to wear? I don't know. I don't know. I think sometimes I feel very, very stuck. Whilst I was talking to... Ooh, that's That's a very, very dark eyeshadow. I don't want that. Whilst I was on holiday, apologies guys, one sec. Shut up! One sec. There you go. Whilst I was on holiday, and I was talking to my bestie boo, I'm kind of stuck in this job because this is, my job is my privilege. It's a very, very big privilege. I can do whatever I want. I can travel whenever I want. But, you know, that's still, just because I'm traveling doesn't mean I lose all my responsibility. That's kind of what happens when you're a business owner, whatever. Sometimes I have this, like, idea that, like, oh my God, I would love to just be a barista. I would love to just work at a bar. I would love to just work in retail. I never got to. And people are like, why the fuck would you want to do that? You're surrounded by NPCs. You're actually, like, my little brother does it. And I don't envy him in a sense of, like, oh my God, I wish I could do that. It's just more the thing of, like, we were talking about it. She's always, oh, I need to find a new job. I love meeting people. I love doing all these things. And in a moment, it made me feel really sad because I was like, I don't get that. And I do get that through, like, events and stuff like that. But these events or these influencer groups, like, they're so stuck up and they're not genuine people. They're not people that you can go out with because everything is just something. Like, you just gain, or they try and gain something from every single situation. And I guess it is like a shark pool out here. As I said, you're always never going to be the best in the room. And if you are the best in the room, you're in the wrong room. But I just mean it in the sense of, like, she gets to meet these people from every single background, every random person from everywhere. Because you're just thrown into a job with a bunch of people. And I was, like, not jealous, but, like, kind of not even envious. Like, I was very, very happy for her, but I was just kind of, like, the word in Lithuania would be, like, liūdnas, which means just, like, sorrow, sadness. And I was just like, oh, that's so cute. I wish I could have that too. And it was in that sense of, like, I was just like, oh my God, this is adorable. I love this for her. But fuck me, I wish I could also have this, but, like, I can't. So that means I need to travel more. That means I need to explore more. That means I need to go to party hostels more. Webs. Oh my God, my fucking eyes. I'm gonna kill myself. Anyway. I don't know what my point was. What else can I talk about? I need to drink my coffee. This morning I woke up and I blew up the toilet. Yeah, you heard me right. I blew it up. I woke up and I was like, but it was one of those really, really, really painful moments where you were just like, why is nothing happening? But it's there, but it hurts. It hurts so fucking bad. It's so dry. It's like sandpaper. It's like, it was horrendous. It was actually horrendous. This weekend, from what I know, I'm supposed to be going to a little diner, a little vintage diner, and then some photo booths and maybe some cocktails. I don't know. Oh, I need to sneeze. Don't embarrass me. I don't need to sneeze. Sorry, guys. I lied to you. I actually edged you on right there. Actually, no. My sneeze edged me on right there. I don't know. So I need to pick up an outfit, but I don't actually understand. What? No! Sorry, everything's falling in my life. Everything's failing in my life. Also, I have 2 packages to pick up, but the issue is I love the lockers. First world problems. I love the lockers, dude, but the lockers always arrive. Like, for some reason, it always arrives on a weekend whilst I'm away. So I'm either going to have to pick it up. I'm either going to have to pick it fucking up on the way and then bring it there, or I'm going to have to... I don't know. But I don't know. And I don't really feel like my brother wants to do that. So, it's very annoying. We're gonna have to figure it out. So I don't know what the fuck to wear. I might do like this type of little white dress situation because, like, I was wearing a lot of dark colours and a lot of brown whilst I was in Budapest. But I kind of want to do something like this. But I have a feeling in Manny it's going to be still so fucking cold out. So I have to think about my coat. And oh my God, I put too much. Ow, 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 ow. Just poked myself in the fucking eye. She's blending. Last week, I was crying about Punch, and I know everyone else was, so if you weren't, you're actually a horrible human being. Like, what the fuck do you mean? Like, what the fuck do you mean? That monkey was just... The monkey just wanted a mom. The monkey just wanted a mom. And he didn't have a mom. I don't have a mom. Look at him. It's... Oh. There we go. She doesn't look stupid anymore. Her nose is... Her nose is, like, kind of snatched. What else could I wear? I could do something like this. I do want to find, like, a lot more slip dresses like this. I think that's, like, kind of the vibe. And then also this summer is going to be, like, these sort of outfits. But I have to get back into the gym. Not to lose weight, to tone up. Because I've gained so much water weight in the last month of, like, doing so many fun birthday activities. But now I've gained a bunch of water weight. And, like, when I sit down or when I, like, get really, really bloated, there's so much, like, either cholesterol or, like, my just guts inflamed or something like that. Like, I just feel very, like, heavy, but only on the bottom of my stomach. So I feel like it is either water weight or it's just, like, cholesterol, I think that is. Anyway, if you ever see a fucking video that's like balancing your hormones, name me 2 hormones. And don't say estrogen or testosterone. Name me one fucking hormone that has to be balanced. Are you fucking stupid? Yeah, you're actually fucking dumb. You're actually dumb so far in the fucking head that no one fucking loves you. No, I just have to get back into the gym and move my body because I haven't shaken my body enough. I haven't moved. I literally haven't moved because we didn't go out this week. That's kind of sad, but then to be honest, Budapest was kind of dead. It was a beautiful city, but I mean the nightlife was a bit dead. Sorry guys to say. I could do something like this. This is really cute. But I don't know. My jeans at the moment kind of have a period stain on them. And they're kind of in the wash. So... Or I could do something like this. But this is very, like, Lana Del Rey, very, like, what's the word? Americana. I kind of like that. Maybe I do something Western, something a bit Americana. But I don't know. Maybe I'll just, like, wear my cowboy boots. That's the issue. I have a little tiny backpack. I don't have to bring my little tiny backpack. But I'm deciding to start bringing my tiny little backpack. Because when I bring my fucking shoulder bag, I'm like, oh, this fucking hurts. So I was like, oh my god, my back just can't do that anymore. Start learning to wear an actual backpack. I'm starting to realize, right? Boys were maybe onto something when I was in high school. Because I would always one strap it or have a handbag. And my handbag, oh my fucking god. That handbag, that long champ handbag, best thing you could have invested in. Best thing, no fucking joke, you could have invested in. Every other girl had it. I could fit 2 folders in there, an iPad or like an iMac. A MacBook, whatever the fuck. Yeah, a MacBook. No, an iMac. Yeah, I actually just stole an iMac. Actually, I can't say anything. My school had iMacs. I loved it. I loved that bag. I could put my pee outfit in there. I could fit my water bottle in there. Like, you could fit so much in there. And it was just a tiny little bag. And I think because of the way it was structured, it was just so light. Okay, my makeup is just... I feel like it looks... Maybe I'm just blind. I feel white with contour. Like, I just feel white with streaks on my face. Maybe I'm just overreacting. Anyway, so yeah, I need to stop because honestly, traveling, I was like carrying around my back. And then yesterday, I was lying down in bed finally and I was just like, oh my god. Like, oh my fucking god, my back aches so bad. So I was like, yeah, I'm gonna not do the traveling every single weekend with a bag. If I'm just going for a weekend. If I'm going on a Thursday and I'm actually gonna go do something, then I might as well. But like, this weekend, I think I just need an outfit. So I need to pack a little fit. And then I'll just wear jeans. And then on Sunday, I'll just wear jeans again. What the fuck do we wear? Something like this? No. Like, I could do something like this. I think that is my best bet. Something like this. I do have pink cowboy boots. I could do my pink cowboy boots. But it's very muddy and very rainy. I hate up north. I have a little denim skirt. Something like this. Little blue outfit. But it's not fucking sunny. Actually, apparently tomorrow it will be sunny. I have like at least 40 minutes to decide before I have to go. But we were doing so well. Ooh, I'm going to talk about my songs of the week. Because Sienna Spyro has just released, or is going to just release music because she's like putting it everywhere. I don't remember what the song is. I think it's called The Vision. But let me see if I can find it. This one. She is our generation's Adele, but then she's also her own person. Remind yourself of that, guys. Oh my god, she's our Bruno Mars. No, she's her own person. Shut up. Sorry. Other songs that I've been loving recently has been Ashley Kutcher's entire album, especially the songs... Oh my god, fucking Lord, I'm trying to be a buddy! Unless and Hard Pill, but Unless is like absolutely fucking stunning. Love that song. Listen to it on the plane on fucking repeat. That and Lychee Martini by Lilith, Lithe, basically just trap music. Ice Nine Kills and McKenna Grace. I fucking love McKenna Grace. If you are just not even as an actress, but like as her music, I actually do really, what the fuck is that? Really enjoy her music. So go listen to our album because, one of my favorite songs by her is Buzzkill Balls, something like that. Or Young and Strong, something like that, on those lines. Really good songs. Michaela Twiggs is one of my new favorite artists that every single year I have someone. Last year it was Sid Taylor. This year is Michaela Twiggs. I fucking love her songs. I love her songs, especially Gold Digger. It just came out. And then also the, I can't fucking say his name. Don Toliver. His entire album has been on repeat as well. But you should listen to all of them. And if you don't believe me, then cool. I'm just gonna... Yeah, anyway. Live, laugh, love. Live, laugh, fucking live. Is my makeup done? Has it set? My eyes. Ooh, I put no here. This is why it looks stupid. I think I am gonna go for a bit of like an Americana vibe. Maybe something white. Maybe I'll just find a dress. I feel like I do have... Well, no, because I did my little red dress. Oops. Sorry, guys. Sorry, I love you. Don't hate me. I did this little red dress for... What did we celebrate? Valentine's Day. So I was like, oh, maybe I should do that. I actually don't have enough clothes. Like, I have clothes, but I don't, have clothes that, I feel comfortable in. And sometimes I feel like that all the time. I'm like, I was just thinking about this recently. It's not the clothes that are the issue. Well, I mean, sometimes it is. So it's the clothes and then it's you. Number one, you don't feel comfortable in your clothes because your clothes aren't made for your body type and they're not for your body shape. So first, it's your body that's the problem. I'm gonna say this, right? This is your body, or This is your body. You're a fucking twig. You're shaped like a rectangle. Cool. You're buying clothes that are made for squares or people with more curvature or broader shoulders, whatever, or like a little skinny waist. This is why it's not fitting on your body. If you want it to fit a certain way, you have to create this body. So those are the two options. There is no other way. Sometimes I feel like this all the time. I'm like, oh my God, this fits really, really well in the summer because I'm always working out, I'm running, I'm living my best life, I'm cycling. So a lot of my body fat, or the way that where my water is stored, like I was saying this to Luna in the pool, like literally we're in the spa yesterday and I'm like curling my toes. I'm like rocking back and forth, doing like holding one fucking leg over like this. Talking about like my body type and all this fucking shit and this deep fucking shit. So my mom moved to LA. My God got a job at a pound restaurant. I'm not funny. I'm not fucking funny. I should shut the fuck up. So I was like, okay, I have to go back into the gym and I need to tone up and I just need to lose this water weight because that's all it is. I feel really bloated in the face. I feel really bloated under my armpits, here in my traps. Or in my flies, I think. And then I also feel it in the back of, like, the bottom of my pooch. Like, everything I've just been eating is carbs. Everything I've just been eating is processed stuff. It's not healthy for my PCOS. And just, like, I need to get back into the gym. Not to lose weight. Just to move my body and keep my circulation going. And then from that, when I don't do that for a while, I will start to get inflamed in certain places. Again, this is what you have to learn. It's not gaining weight. I'm not being fucking delusional because it's not weight. Because my jeans... Girl, I take off my belt, my jeans full. Shut the fuck up. Like certain places, like especially when I went to House of CB and I was spent this whole month just doing all the things, being so happy, being with my friends. I went to House of CB, the dresses wouldn't fit on the back. Because there's certain places in the back where a lot of stuff is stored like here and here, and I don't know why, but my back gets really, really inflamed. My upper back gets inflamed. And it didn't fit, whereas usually like a month before that I would have tried it on and been like, oh yeah, this is fine. So you have to either change your clothes to fit the body type that you have. So it's rectangular, look for rectangular clothes, more flared out pieces, more skater dresses, more higher boots, not as baggy clothes, or at least clothes that go in at the waist and then flare out at the top if you have a rectangular body type, right? But then if you want to have a certain look, if you want to look a certain way, you're going to have to change yourself. And that's just the way that it works. So when I say I don't have clothes, sometimes I don't have clothes for the way that my body like fluctuates. Sometimes it's very, very like hourglass. Sometimes it's very rectangular. And in those moments, I don't have those clothes for those seasons. Like right now, I'm thinking, oh my God, and my body's very, very rectangular. I don't want to wear a dress. I don't want to wear a dress because I feel so rectangular, so I don't have that shape right now. I feel so bloated, I don't have that shape right now. I don't want to feel uncomfortable. I want to enjoy my time, and I don't want to sit there and just be like, oh my God, I'm hating every single moment of this because, well, I feel horrible. And that's why I'm not enjoying my time. I don't want to feel like that. So think about what you're putting onto your body. Think about how... I feel like I need to blend this more. Think about what you're putting onto your body. Think about what shape you have. Think about what shape you want to have. And it's very plausible. Plausible. Every single thing you can do. If you put your mind to it, you've got 24 hours in the day. Shut up, Kim. Let me just... Also, this is my holy grail. The L'Oreal Inflatable 3-second Setting Spray for the 36th transfer. It's just hairspray for your face. But, oh, I love it. I love it. Anyway, I don't think I actually have anything else to talk about. I yap too much, and that's something. But I also need to go pack my outfit. And if you... Oh, I'm going to put eyeliner on. If you can't wait to see the outfits of what I picked, that will probably be on my, I guess, story. And then as soon as I'm done with this, I'm going to upload it. Well, let's see how my curls are doing. Because I decided to roll it in socks yesterday. But one side was a bit flat, as you can see. I don't know what's happening there. Oh god, okay. Ooh, okay, so she's a baddie. She's a baddie with a fatty. Okay, this needs to drop still. Cool. Drop, 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 drop. This is already dropped. That's completely fine. Cool. Okay. I love you all. I'm gonna finish packing. I hope you enjoyed this little get ready with me, something that made you feel fulfilled and loved. And I just want to remind you that you are fulfilled and loved. So I'm gonna upload both of these back to back. Or should I just edit them into one video? I might do. Anyway, if I edit it into one video, here you go.